Yes, everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry. The same woman was interrupting in my video. Yeah, normally I'm gonna explain you. Normally I had to deliver the stuff around this moment. But tomorrow there's a free day. And I want to talk about this day, also about this day. So it's your boy Doc EFG. Afghan. What? You know. So yeah, today, how are you doing today, all of you? I'm great, I'm fine. It's been a long time that I made a video like this. I think this block 40th, the 40th block, I think, doesn't matter. Yeah, about today. Today it was, remember Memorial Day here in the Netherlands. Yeah, not a really happy day. Well, yeah, it was a beautiful day today. It was beautiful, sunny, warm weather. Yeah, for me, let me tell you something. To keep it short, not a long speech, about the Second World War. And I know that there are 7 million Jews died, as many Dutch people, as we remember today at the dam in Amsterdam. I don't live there, but I live in the eastern part. When I was watching today, as I always do there with these people, I was watching the TV. I love military, I love soldiers, like this game. Hold on. This game, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, is my favorite shooter action game ever. But you know what the difference is, my friends? Oh, nothing happened. You know what's so different is, my friends? Playing video games, action shooter games is different than reality. It's really different, I get really tears about, man. You know why? If I'm looking at these people, and, people, families who, have lost their grandmothers and grandfathers, or well, who else? Yeah, in war. My parents are even coming from war places. Oh, well, not my mom, but it was war. There was. Yeah, there was civil war in Moscow. And my father, he's from Afghanistan. Yes, I'm half Russian, half Afghan, as I always sing it in my rap. Afghan, Russian, Doc, that's my artist name. Afghanka, Doc EFG. Oh, that feels better. Beg your pardon. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh my God, feels bad. No, every year, every day today, yeah, in this year, we remember the people who died. And about the Second World War, it was a deadliest, I think, the deadliest conflict that we ever had in this country, as in the rest of Europe. If you're looking at the war in Ukraine, there's a big difference between that. Because it's still tragedy, for Ukrainians who fled from their country here, as today President Mr. Zelensky was in my country. Yeah, I know that really shocks the people, and I thought also, what the hell is he doing here? What the fuck? I'm sorry, yeah. What the freak? Let's go just do what the freak. What the freak is he doing here in my country? Yeah. One, we have so many problems, the economic crisis, everything. Now we have the distribution center problems. Yeah. I also want to talk about my country, Netherlands, it's looked like little America. It's weird, it's crazy, how I must say it. It's a funny, strange country we're living in. I can describe it it's a beautiful country, it is. The landscape is boring. I don't really give a fuck about that. I freak about that. Peep, I'm gonna censor it. Peep. Yeah. So yeah, I love this country. I was born here. My parents, my father have saw war in this country enough. Afghanistan, that's a different story. About the Taliban. But if I'm looking, at what I saw today, It really gives me tears, you know. You know why? I'm young. You know, I'm a young person. I'm 27 years old. I'm young even to die. Why do I need to go to war if I never have mentioned how fucking terrible war is? You know, playing war games doesn't mean that you really feel war inside you. When you are at the battlefield, or when you're in war countries as against Iraq, then you feel that feeling that you have that war and the pain and the suffering and those tears inside you. You know, I'm young. I don't really, when I was looking at that, it really shocks me deep. You know, what happened in the Second World War was, of course, terrible. What the Nazis did, what Hitler did, it's terrible, man. I can't believe, it's terrible, it's sad, But we're living in 2023. So why should we really care about the past, That's history, of course, I was so, I'm still, I love history. That's one of my favorite things and my favorite, hobbies, my favorite interesting obsessions. I know much about history, and what we learn from it is that this conflict must never rise up again. It must never happen again. I think many of you agreed, of course, and you know what's so sad, man? I don't really understand, man. Why is this world so, so fucked up, man? About Ukraine, about Russia, about Middle East. Why is the world so fucked up this day? We have economic crisis, we have political crisis, people getting psychopaths, and they wreck it. I don't know, man, when the news and media is portraying so much negative and bad, all the things, I fucking hate this shit! I hate this, all of it! That's why I don't watch the news more. Well, sometimes, but I hate it so much, my friends. I can understand. There are maybe positive things in the media, but there's so much less about it to find. And about what I think about this meeting, I think it's just bullshit. It's a game. It's just a joke that's made by the Dutch government, who I really hate. Oh, I could spit at them. I really hate the mafia gang that is ruling this country. Yeah, my friends, believe me, I'm not talking bullshit. Every Dutch guy or, Dutchman knows what's going inside our government and our country. Let's keep it like that. It's like America today. Corruption, media control, brainwashed people who believe in everything what they say is good, which no one really believes it anymore. And we have a thick democratic country ruling premier. I'm not talking bad about the royal family. The royal family, they're not bad, but yeah, we have a weird king. Let's talk about, we have a weird king who has also made mistakes, and he doesn't know how to really rule this king. My mom said it simple. They're like dolls. They think like this, they sit like this, sitting here, and that's what they're doing all day. Yeah, that's what my mom said. I fully agree with her. So we have still, it's a, I don't say it's a poor country, but yeah, we have many problems in this country that we need to solve. So please, Mr. Zelensky, get the fuck out of our country and leave us alone. Oh my God. Leave us alone with that war of you. Fuck off, really. I'm sorry that I'm saying these words, but I had so enough of that Zelensky, about those immigrants. My God, leave us alone. How many times do I need to tell people? Well, they understand, but why do we need to help everybody when we have our own fucking problems in this country? We have the farmers' protest that's still going on. Farmers are not happy. We have people also in the distribution centers, I told you, are not happy. We got problems in the government. Ministers cannot be solved. They're only discussing this guy, making it sound mad. Man, I hate this shit. I hate this. I really hate it, man. I cannot believe, my friends, why we're living in this world where there's so much negative, so much bad things happening. You know, for me, as a rapper and, yeah, as YouTuber, it really shocks me every time. When I'm watching videos on Instagram, you know, TikTok, well, most of them, well, are well. Also, there are funny things. There are funny things to see. Of course, you know, I'm watching not only, of course, negative or, you know, those media portraying bullshit. No, no. I'm also watching funny videos. You know, my friends, it's so, yeah, I don't know, it's so sad. You know, I think this is also a reminder of my favorite writer, Tolkien. If you know who Tolkien was, that's what I'm talking about. You know, Tolkien, he described this world like that one ring. When you have power, you corrupt people with that power, and power corrupts everybody. That's the one ring from the Lord of the Rings. One ring to rule them all. That's what they do in our country. One premier to rule them all. One premier to bind them. One premier to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. That's what I can describe this government today. You know, in the past we didn't have this problem. When I was young, when I was a teenager, I never had no witness what was going on. And I know there was war, there was, of course, in Afghanistan, but I didn't really know what I know about history. What the Second World War was, but we're living in another time. I'm young. I'm 27 years old. I never have been in a war. If I was in a war today, well, I think I never would really want to talk about. My father really doesn't. Well, he talked with me about it many times. He told me everything what he did when he served in the army. Yeah, it was a terrible time. Yeah. He himself was proud to fight against the Mujahideen. If you can search the word up, Yes, yeah. About tomorrow. Oh, yeah, about tomorrow. It's Liberation's Day. So what is Liberation's Day? Tomorrow we celebrate that the British and the Canadians, have liberated our country 70 years ago. Me, as a Dutchman, I'm proud. I'm proud. Most people here don't give a damn about it. They should give a damn about it because those guys, I'm not talking, as me as a Russian part of my side, of my blood, I don't even thank only the Soviet Russian soldiers. I also thank them. I thank the British and the Canadians that they liberated our country from those beep freaking fascists. Those fucking fascists. I'm sorry, right? I'm saying it. I really thank them, and it's really for me, I'm getting sad, when you're watching at the, at this memorial date like we did, it's giving you so tears from inside what these people have made through. And if I'm looking at the war in Ukraine, that's the same feeling I have for those Ukrainians today. As for the Russians, of course, who are under Putin's regime, they're brainwashed, and the Russian soldiers who are also fighting for their country, which they are not bad. But the media portray them as bad killers or bad people, which they're not. It's Putin. Putin is the one who is bad and evil. Zelensky is also the same. He's not to be trusted. That's why I don't like this war and I hate them all. So fuck them all. That's why my message to Putin and Zelensky, fuck you all. Leave us alone. Oh my God, really. When my best friend, I'm talking with my best friend like today about, politics. It gets me so frustrated, so mad every time. We have enough problems and bad things going on in the world. And yeah, about tomorrow, it's Liberation's Day. It's a celebrations day. That's a good day, I'm thankful, If I was in the army today, I would proudly to serve my country. As I made the song, I'm a military soldier. Because I love military. I'm a boy. I love to be a soldier. I love these games. Why do I play games like Ghost Recon? Because I love to be a soldier. I want to be a soldier. But once I'm in a war, maybe I'm going to cry like a child, man. When I see dead people around me, dead children. Because I'm young, man. If I was 30, 40 years old, of course I should cry. But I should say, don't mind. Forget about it. I don't get a PTS syndrome. That's how we sing. When a soldier returns from war, he has many flashbacks inside, and he really gets trouble inside his head. My father doesn't have because he's Afghan. He has a strong soul and a strong mind. But for a Dutch guy, like I know from my volunteer, forget about that, just someone, he told me about this because they were in war and they never had know how war was until they came there and they saw it, and they also lost their friends against the Taliban or ISIS or Al Qaeda, whatever you can imagine. And that's so sad, man. That's getting sad, man. You know, I get these tears right now, man. Dying Dutch soldiers, America's over, man. My father also know because he also lost his brother, one of his brothers. And you know, yeah, man. I can cry, but I don't want, my friends. I don't want to cry. War is terrible. In video games, war, it looks fun, it looks great, but in reality, it's not. War isn't fun, it is terrible. Of course, for the, I understand for these refugees, of course, it's not fun, My parents, they were refugees, but I mean for those immigrants, I understand, but they need not to go to our country right now. We are in a different bad situation right now. So I don't understand why the fuck are all these immigrants coming to us when we have all these fucking problems in our country? Man, leave us the fuck alone, man. We don't want any more trouble. We don't want, criminals, most of them. I don't say everybody, but most of them. But yeah, I don't understand why they're not going to countries like Germany. I mean, Germany is much better, but probably, has more better, are you saying that? Their economy is much better than our economy. Because prices are there cheaper than here. We have here paying so much for one product, then they buying, are you saying that, like 3 pizzas for €1? That's almost 5 fucking euros, man. So that's the difference. And I don't understand why they're coming over here. Just go to Spain, France. Well, France, I'm not going to talk about France. Because there is enough chaos in that. Let's forget about it. So yeah, I don't really understand why we have so many problems in this country. Which, they have won also the votes. I didn't tell you. But now we are facing more problems because immigrants are coming. And we have the Ukrainian war that's still going on. And we have still economic crisis that has to be solved. And we have the farmers who are not happy. Then we have the gas problems above our country in the province. Then we have also the distribution center that goes closed because they need much more higher payments. Oh my God! I get mad about it. I get so mad about it, man. So yeah, man, my friends, that's all what I can tell you, and I'm proud to live in my life that I'm doing. I'm just doing my thing, and I hope I can do my thing to the end of the future, which I hope there is still a world that we live in. I hope that will be, enough for this. So yeah, that's tomorrow, Liberations Day. I'm also going to post about, I think there also will be much World War II movies. Like A Bridge Too Far, if you know that great movie with Sean Connery, Michael, what was the name of the actor, British guy? Michael Caine, yes. Another famous actor, he's also famous from the 60s. What's the name again? He played also Hitler. Anthony Hopkins, yeah, that's the man. So yeah, World War II movies are great. I love it, how they kill Nazis but if you are, it's different. Movies and games are different than reality. Of course it's based, but many things are created Hollywood based off, script. But it's great, it's great what they made. Hey, I'm not lying about it. I'm fair to you, so I'm not lying. But most of the times, they portraying, sometimes they talking like Saving Private Ryan. That's just bullshit. That was based on that's a fictional story, but it was based on someone. I know who. I don't really who. I don't remember. But yeah, this is like this. So I hope you enjoy my this video, my friends. This number 14 block. Dog EFG. Tomorrow will come new rap. Happy Liberations Day, which I'm gonna celebrate that the Allies have liberated our country. You know, I'm happy to see that I can live here with freedom that we still have. Freedom that hasn't been taken from us. And I hope that will stay in the future. To the end of time. Like Tolkien himself said, time, like he said, like Gandalf said in you know, I'm a Lord of the Rings movie, a movie fan if you know the Lord of the Rings. How did Gandalf say? But it is not for them to decide. Only we have to decide with the time that is given to us. J.R.R. Tolkien. Really beautiful words. He's my favorite writer. I bless that man. God, you know, I don't believe man. I bless him with his art. He was one of the greatest writer, fantasy writer, of course, in human history. And so, of course, I have a Lord of the Rings poster, as you saw maybe in my videos. Tolkien lives forever. And, of course, my favorite rapper, DMX. So, yeah. Yeah, my friends. It's a fucked up world we're living in. Thank God I'm still alive, my family, everybody, and I can live the life I want to live. And I hope I will be a rapper and I give concert shows, which I'm also going to tell people what I think about this world, what should be better, and what we should to do, not to be in conflict with each other about racism also that's going on, public politics all the time, World War III, man, fuck all this bullshit. Fuck off. Sorry that I'm saying that, but I get so enough fucking mad about this whole shit. Oh, please leave me alone with it. But until that time, I'm making rap, and I make rap to the end. So that's it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed my live video. I wish you all a great evening. This was Dog EFG, voice of the rap, Lord of the Rhyme. As you can see it here. Yeah, the dog. I'm still here. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And tomorrow will come a new video. See you tomorrow. I'm out.